Oh, that looks good. You know what? We got to say hello to Charmel, because Charmel, you're the first name that popped up on our screen. So welcome, Charmel, and everybody to Memory Bound this morning. We're located in Central Iowa, and I'm Kelly, and I'm honored today to be launching a brand new kit, a project kit from Janet, and it's the Memorial Flip Frame made with the Remember collection. And we also have Diane here.
Good morning, everybody.
So Diane's here. Diane was here yesterday afternoon. So we're going to show you what they showed yesterday afternoon, new from Elizabeth Crafts. We want to show you what Teresa did yesterday. It's just kind of our reminder of where we came from yesterday.
It was pretty cool.
It was really cool. It was so nice to see Teresa,
Yes,
wasn't it? And then we also want to tell you about what's coming up on Monday, which is a craft along with Janet. She's going to be back in Iowa. We're so excited for that. And I know all of you are too. So she'll be here in our, let's just call it a studio. That's what I'm calling it now. So good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We're so glad you're here. Diane, should we go show Teresa's from yesterday? And that they've already posted them. Rhonda was busy yesterday, and she's already got them posted up by the Tim Holtz stamps and stencils that are brand new. And we were happy to see Teresa yesterday because she's been out for a bit, getting a new hip. So I don't know if I kind of close these if you can see them or if you can see them, but this will all be in our blog in a few days.
These are the okay, let's start. That's a stencil and a die. Stencil, and a stamp.
She did a lot of stenciling, and she showed us how to, this one right here, it's kind of covered up, but she showed us how to stamp and stamp over your stencil.
Love that look.
So so you kind of mask with your stencil, and it only stamps on the places that you allow it under your stencil. So that's pretty cool. I think I'm going to kind of tilt that one. So check that out from yesterday. It's the new release from Tim Holtz, his stamps and stencils from
those are the mini
Stampers
stencils.
Anonymous. This whole end is our newest Tim Holtz items, and we know a lot of you are huge Tim Holtz fans, and so is Memory Bound.
Oh yeah,
we got a little flipper one here, Diane.
It's always fun to open these boxes.
And Teresa got all this stuff while she was gone, having her little surgery. She was shopping. I don't think she was shopping from her hospital bed, but maybe from home.
She was never in the hospital.
Oh, that's right. She was an outpatient. But Teresa's doing really well, if you're wondering.
She is.
She came in yesterday with her new hip, and all is going well.
And she got all the cards you ladies have sent her.
Oh, she was so thrilled. Yes. And you guys, Teresa is one of the biggest card senders, and she even sends them. I mean, some of our customers have received cards from Teresa.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to kind of pay back that kind gesture that she does.
She loves sending cards.
She does. So, shall we go look at Elizabeth Crafts?
Okay.
Let's go check that out.
So this collection,
what's this release called?
It's
Diane?
called Evening Rose, and it's from Angelica, one of their designers.
And it is beautiful. Yesterday afternoon, Katie and Diane did a video on this. This is the paper pack. It's $13.99, and it is really pretty. I love seeing all the individual papers.
And of course, the B-sides are really good.
I wish they'd change their packaging. It's kind of hard to see all the pretty things, but it's a lot of blues and greens and some yellow.
Very springy, very Mother's Day.
It is. And these go right along with it. And these are nice. These are dies, and they're $19.99, and you get 4 phrases there, and they also have a shadow. Yeah. And everybody, the words are connected. I like my letters connected because I don't want to deal with all the different letters. So this is really nice. You can use it with the shadows or not.
They did a good job on that one.
They did a really good one. And then I think you talked about this one a little bit. This is big, and it's $19.99. I didn't even tell you the name of this. It was Layered Greetings 1. So I bet there's more coming, Diane.
Yes. And
this one is called Elegant Decorative Frame, but look how big it is.
That was Doug in the background.
Yep.
The papers only come in the paper pack.
Yeah.
They never do individual papers.
Right.
They only do 12 by 12.
Keeps it simple, doesn't it,
Yes,
Diane?
they do.
All right, then this is Elegant Decorative Borders.
And Els was on the Elizabeth Craft Facebook page yesterday, demoing these, showing them, and there's lots of great
Cutting
samples.
this out, I bet it's just so elegant
Yeah.
and such a nice background. And this might be one of those dies where you want to use your tool from Sizzix, the roller brush,
to get all
the little pieces out. And then we have a stamp set.
This was my favorite.
And this is really,
the
yeah, the backgrounds
scripty.
are really nice.
Yeah.
This is Butterflies and Swirls. And this is $19.99. And it's funny because our sales rep, who we love from Elizabeth Crafts, her name's Angelica
Yeah.
too. And we were asking her, was that you that designed that stuff? And she's like, no.
It was not.
It was a different Angelica. But to have two Angelicas is
Yeah.
kind of different. Now this is a flower layering die set. It's $12.99. I'm going to flip it over, Diane, because I like how they're small. It's called mini florals too, but they're on larger die pieces, so you're not keeping track of all those tiny little dies.
And the greenery on that one is good.
Very handy dandy.
Yeah.
And this one I think is beautiful. This is Floral Greenery 2.
Yeah, and we decided that was like baby's breath.
Okay, yeah, it's not really, I thought maybe Lily of the Valley, but the flowers are different
Yeah.
for that.
but the greenery again on
It
this
also,
is good.
you'll see on the picture, these little white flowers are all layered. Well, guess what? They're all on one die. So
Yeah.
you only have to cut one and get, I don't know, is there 12?
lot.
Oh, there's more than 12.
Yeah.
5, there's about 30.
And those leaves are, we decided
handy,
they were
too.
Janet leaves.
Janet, your
Janet,
leaves here.
foliage.
And that's Floral Greenery too.
Yep. So we're out of the box already. The pizza, not a pizza
the
box,
and the
it's-
butterfly
and
die.
the butterfly dies. So I've got them in our cart to place another order, and they ship really fast.
Yeah, we get
Really
their stuff
fast,
quickly.
so-
I don't know how they do it because they don't have a big team in their warehouse
No.
from what we've told. It's one, maybe two people.
Yep.
But you guys, Diane's the one that you're listening to. She's the one that takes care of Elizabeth Crafts.
I love it.
She
I love
follows
I
it.
do.
She knows everything about Elizabeth Crafts. You can see our wall over here.
Yep.
Diane keeps that stocked up for us, and we sure appreciate that.
And the new Reminiscence book, we had ordered a bunch of those, so we still have.
We have that still, and I know
Several of
Teresa was looking
those.
at it yesterday.
Yeah,
And we're
it's
talking
pretty
about,
cool.
this would be so good for summer, for travel, masculine things,
And
4th
the
of
red
July.
and the navy in there are really good.
There's the back of
Yeah.
it.
Okay, Debbie, the box, we do not have, the dies have already gone out.
We didn't order quite enough of those, but we have more coming. Diane will get us more. Will be good.
It was a box that, like an A6 card, not A6, probably A2. A2 would fit.
Was it kind of elegant?
It was.
So it's kind of an elegant
Yes,
box.
it had the
It's
same.
online. Janet can link
Yeah.
it.
It had the same scrolly
I was going to say scrolly, Diane. That's great.
script on the top of it. But Janet, yeah, if you can link the butterfly.
If you go to memorybound.com and go to shopping and then go to new. And then go to Elizabeth Crafts, you'll see the last couple releases there, so you don't miss anything. I'm enjoying watching Diane struggle with the chair.
Oh, these chairs don't move.
They don't move. We have wonderful chairs here, but they don't
Very
like to move.
comfortable, but they don't.
They don't like to move. All right. Well, before we get started with Janet's things, we got in 2 cards, and I wanted to show those to everybody. And this one came from Carol, because it's nice to see other people's creations.
Love that.
And
Thanks.
isn't that just a great idea? It's a diagonal. This is actually stenciled or stamped here. But just a great little blueprint for a card if you wanted an idea. Maybe you need something new for making cards. And it does open from the top, so that's a little different too.
Yeah,
So
very
thank you
pretty.
so much.
Love the colors. Love that she put navy blue with that.
It
very
really makes it
striking.
pop. It's got little sequins too.
Yeah, very striking.
And then we got from Jeannie, we got a coffee card, guys. So check that out. Check out that little burlap bag that I think maybe she stamped on. I'm not really sure, but thank you so much, Jeannie and Carol.
That. And it's glittery. Bev, if you call, we have a kit for you held back.
We've got her on the list to call her today.
You were on the original list, so we have a kit for you.
I think we've left her messages, maybe.
So if you want to call and get that, that would be great.
We have a waiting list. So if you're speaking of Janet's sympathy card kit, they are sold out. We have a couple people we're waiting to make sure they still want them. So they are sold out. They went really fast because it's got Janet's name on it, you guys. And sympathy cards are really, they're a popular type of kit because you don't know when you're going to need them. But Janet is working on another card kit, and we're showing you 2 of her kits today that I think you're going to really love. And you know what else? Janet's going to be here in person on Monday and Tuesday.
She's coming back home.
Yeah, coming up north. Coming up to see us Yankees again.
I wonder if she talks like a Southern yet.
I don't know, but we're all going to talk like Texans when she gets here. But anyway, on Monday, she's going to have a craft along here, and it's going to be making this really amazing little recipe crate or little box. And it comes in a kit. And you do get the wood crate, which I think makes it extra special. You don't have to find a container.
If you don't have these wood crates at your house, they're a must. I have several.
I do too. And wouldn't it be cute, though, having this sit in your kitchen with your special recipes and memories?
I use them in my decor.
I think Diane, you and Katie showed this a couple days ago, but we've had this available. It is a kit. It's got all kinds of recipe cards. It's got journaling cards, and then Janet's thought is that you would add more recipe cards in here, maybe of your own.
And pictures. Always,
and photos.
If you have photos of your great aunt, Aunt Lou, or whoever, they're great to put pictures with their recipes.
So if you want to make this on Monday and craft along with Janet, like look at this one. Here's a recipe card, and these come in your kit. Everything you see here is in your kit. Well, these photo mats are not in your kit, but you can get them extra if you like. But she's got a recipe on one side and then room for a couple photos on the back. And then you have just little treats like this that have little photos on the back. So if you want to craft along with Janet and you don't have a kit, we have kits available. We have a few left. They're $59.99, and they do come with the crate. And if you've already got your kit, and I know a lot of you do, there is some homework, some paper cutting to do before Monday. So put that on your to-do list that you need to get some things done before Monday. And look at this little pocket.
Oh, they're so cute.
It's got little inserts. These crates are really fun, everybody. Yep. And what a great thing for recipes. And I know my daughter has asked for a lot of recipes. Wouldn't this be a nice gift? Because I've got pictures, and you probably too, Diane, of baking with your girls or even our son Nate when they were little kids and putting their pictures in here. And then they could add pictures baking with their own kids. Because I think when Janet launched this, she talked about how recipes tell your family story.
They do. They absolutely do.
So there's a lot of pieces in here. Now, Janet tells me that you won't get every single piece made on Monday in the craft along, but you will get a really good start on it. So this pile's getting big here. So join us Monday. Janet will be here. If you don't have your kit, I'm sure Janet has linked it. Yep. And we're going to want you to be here and craft along with Janet.
Fun. And it is Monday morning.
Monday morning at 9:30 Central Time.
Okay, going back to some questions.
Okay.
Marcia said she watched Elle's video yesterday, and the box for the cards are 3.5 by 4.5, and it's probably 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch deep.
Thanks for letting us know about that.
Beautiful, beautiful recipe. There's that.
I'm looking around because Doug's supposed to be here.
Let's see. Okay, so Debbie, there is another card kit, sympathy card kit coming from, what's the other collection called?
Remember.
Remember.
That's actually this collection that we're showing today.
So that will be ready hopefully sometime next week.
Okay.
We're in the process of getting the kits put together.
Actually, it's on Tuesday. It
Oh,
launches
okay, sorry,
with
Tuesday.
Janet. Janet will be here to launch that on Tuesday.
They will be done by Tuesday.
Yeah.
Janet said, my thought is that you include pictures of the person who gave you the recipe or the food itself. Yes.
Or, you know, Diane, if you had a shower, like a bridal shower, and people brought their recipes, wouldn't this be a great way to put those in here and put pictures from the shower? And then you would have that keepsake going forward.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
I kind of want one of these for myself. Can you tell? I do.
I know where you can get one.
All right. Well, any other questions? Are we ready to head on out?
I think we're
ready.
ready.
Not head on out, but head on to our next thing. So first of all, I want to show this, and I want to show these. So I'm going to grab these. And then a couple weeks ago, Peggy did a flip frame with the Winnie the Pooh collection.
So cute.
And it's so cute. She had a video and she showed all about how to make this. And I think I might have it backwards, but it doesn't really matter because it's all two-sided. And so she did a flip frame. And we're using these frame stands. And they do come in cream and black. And we might have one white one left. I'm not sure. But they do come in cream and black. And Janet the reason we ordered these to start with was because of Janet's project that she made with the Remember collection from Simple Stories. And these
colors.
Isn't it just beautiful? And we're going to show you all the pages and tell you about it. But first we want to bring on Janet to tell us maybe a little bit about the background.
We're going to try to bring
We're going to try.
Janet.
And then we are going to show you all the project. We'll show you the kit.
I don't know where to. Nothing popped up, Janet. So give me a minute.
I think she should request it.
Okay. You asked me to join. Do we have to ask her?
Okay. Janet's going to request to join.
Okay, you have to request it, and it should pop up on my screen.
We're going to try. We don't guarantee. This is new for us. We're really getting into the production, aren't we?
How come this microphone is nothing is popping up for me? Oh, that's from her.
There is a delay too. But we're really excited.
We're gonna
to show you this. When I saw pictures of it, I was like,
down here?
oh my gosh. Yeah, I think there's a little thing on the bottom.
Which little thing might that be?
I don't know.
Let me come look.
Hang with us, everybody.
Let's see. I think it's this one. Guest requests, and we don't have Janet on there yet.
Okay.
So if we can't do it, then I will just speak for Janet, and I can
trying.
do that. I can do it, or we can get started, and then we'll talk about the project, and then if Janet comes on, she comes on.
Okay, Letha, we will catch you on the rewind.
Yeah. Live
Gotta
or
go to
later.
work.
We always say live or later, don't we?
Gotta go to work.
Well, number one, I'll show the collection pack, because this collection is called Remember, and I think it was pretty lucky this spring that both Simple Stories and Photoplay both had memorial collections come out. And Remember is from Simple Stories, and it's a little different color scheme than
it's just the
Photoplay.
gold that they put in here. It's like
And we have it all.
We have gorgeous.
We have ephemera, we have the frames, the chipboard frames, we have the chipboard, the stickers, the washi tape. We have the whole collection, and we'll show you what Janet came up with on this project.
Cheryl, you are so right. She
What'd she
needs
say?
a grandkid to help her.
That's right.
She cannot find whatever she's supposed to be finding.
Okay.
But,
Well, then we'll go on, and we can do it this way, so it's no problem.
okay, sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, there. Right there.
Did she pop up?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so
Doug,
you
don't I
finally-
need those? Okay. Well, I don't
Popped
really
up.
want to put them on.
Okay, we might have this. Send she's adding. It's thinking.
Thinking. Okay.
It's still. Okay,
Is it doing it? Is she
yay!
there?
There
I'm
she
sideways.
is.
I need to hang up and try again.
Okay,
Oh
can you
yeah.
hear Kelly?
Yeah, I'll be able.
And do
There's. I see
I look
Janet.
See your
You're there,
hand.
Janet. You're
hey, do
there.
I look sideways, you
Okay.
guys? Am I sideways?
Oops. Now we see the ceiling. Okay. I think she's
Yes,
trying
I
to do
am.
this
I
her
am.
on
I'm
her own.
totally
There.
unsupervised. Am I sideways?
Okay. Now I got to concentrate on Kelly.
Am I sideways?
Janet, you are perfect. So if you want to go ahead and tell us about this project, and then
We are getting fancy. We're getting high tech
This is
around
so
here.
fancy, you guys. Yeah, yes. And
Kelly's even got her
yeah,
ear pods in.
look. Okay. The reason this is all possible is
We
my
got matching
daughter gave
ones.
me her old ear pods, and then I texted Kelly and I'm like, oh, I think we can do this. So it's pretty exciting, huh? We are high tech here. And Kelly has the project there that I am super excited about. This is a photo flip frame that would be a really nice project if you have lost someone close to you, or you have maybe some heritage photos that you want to preserve. This would be a really nice display piece. And Kelly's flipping the things over the top. Kelly, you might have to kind of lift up on the rings as you do that. Just as you, yes, as you kind of flip those over to the back, you will just need to kind of pull up on the rings.
So they can't hear Janet very well.
You're not hearing me very well? Okay. Let me turn up my volume and see if that works. How is that, guys? Is that any better? I just turned up the volume for myself. Let me know if that is any better. So with this project, I wanted to...
Janet, I think that's better.
Okay,
That is
great,
better.
great.
Okay,
Excellent.
they're saying that they can hear her.
You guys, this is like
better.
Totally new territory for me. So, so Kelly is flipping over the pieces of this project, and
yeah,
excellent.
Everything's good.
So what I wanted to do with this is hang some larger pieces over the top of the frame. We saw Peggy's beautiful project maybe a couple weeks ago now, and I think her pieces were like 3 by 4. I wanted to create some bigger pieces that could hang down a little farther and a little wider. So you can see the difference between the two. Peggy has smaller pieces that actually fit between the opening. You can kind of swing them through the opening. Mine fit outside the frame, and they don't fit through the frame. They just fit on the outside of the frame. And the frame is more like a stand as opposed to being able to swing through. And look at Kelly. She's like Vanna here. So, Kelly, do you want to flip up the pieces so we can see that plastic piece on the inside? So the pieces are decorated. I think there are 12 pieces. Yes.
There you go.
There are 12 pieces altogether, and they are decorated front and back. But what Kelly is showing here right now are the little plastic pieces that fit down in between the frame itself. And you guys, I thought long and hard about how I could use those plastic pieces and still accommodate the rings at the top. So here's what I did. I actually took my scissors. I pulled those out of the frame to start, and I took my scissors and I just cut off 1 inch at the top from those plastic panels. And then I slid them back in with the cut side to the bottom. And that still allowed room for the rings. So now you can put a picture in there back to back, or you could put some patterned paper so you can still use that piece and still have the pieces flip over the top. So I woke up in the middle of the night thinking, oh, that's what I need to do. I need to cut a slit at the top, and it actually worked perfect. So now the pieces start on the front of the frame and then they flip to the back. And if Kelly just turns that around, you can see each side is decorated. So I had such a great time with this project. I used primarily the big bits, which are larger pieces of ephemera. And then I just cut pattern paper to hang on the frame. Let me see if there are any questions. I think we're doing great. Kelly is such a good Vanna here.
It's really beautiful,
Thank you,
Janet.
Kelly. I have to say, I put it in a box and mailed it to you guys, and I was like, oh, I hope it gets there okay. So I kind of felt like my baby. But what I wanted to do with this is have lots of pieces that sort of hung off the edges and, weren't confined to like the actual size of the cards. So you've got some pieces that hang down and hang to the side. And then you could, add your photos to the front and the back. So, and this kit, I believe, is $39.99. Is that correct, guys? I'll have to look here. Oh, I don't know if I've got the right price. Okay.
Yes, that's correct.
Wonderful. So one of the things that I used for this kit, and Kelly is showing it right now, are the 4x4 sheet. It's a 12x12 sheet with 4x4 pieces and 2x2 pieces. And if you take a look at this one that Kelly is showing right now, I actually punched the 2x2 pieces with a 1.5-inch circle punch. And so that gave me some really interesting little circle elements to add to my project. So all those little circles that you see, they were punched from the 2x2 elements. And the question is, could you add more pages? And I think you sure could. You might want to get a larger ring.
That's really smart, Janet.
Well, it seemed like a way to add more different shapes rather than the squares, and I really like how that turned out. I do think you could certainly add more pages. I think if you want to do that, you might need to get a slightly larger ring to accommodate them. The other thing that you might want to do is, like, if you're using a crocodile to punch your holes, which I would recommend, I would suggest probably to use the larger of the two holes, and then I think that's going to turn for you a little more easily. I use the smaller one and it's just fine, but especially if you add more pages, you might want to use the larger hole. At the bottom, I tied a ribbon around the very bottom of the frame just to dress it up, and Kelly is showing us the crocodile. If you don't have a crocodile in your craft room, definitely it is a tool that you will want to use and want to have. So that is a little bit in a nutshell about this project. It was super, super fun to work on something different like this. And I think as we're talking about memorial projects, this is just an example of the things that you can do to remember a loved one. And you could display this on a bookcase, on a mantle, as part of a little vignette. I think it would be a really nice piece to give to someone who has lost someone, someone who's in the grieving process would really, I'm sure, appreciate a project like this. So I hope you all enjoy it. And let me know if you have any other questions. Okay, here's a question. Cheryl is asking, how do you keep the ring holes from ripping? That's a great question. My project, I did not have that problem with, but if you wanted to, you could certainly make some hole reinforcements out of, well, we have dies that you can do that with, or you can make your own with a 1/2-inch circle punch. As well, and that would give a little more stability around the holes. That's a great question. Oh, Cheryl, thank you for linking for us. Our viewer Cheryl is linking for us this morning. Thank you so much. Sure appreciate it. And if you like this idea, we do carry the project or the frames in other colors. We have a white one and we have a black one. And it would work for any occasion. You could do something for Christmas. Gail mentioned it would be great for a baby shower gift. It would be super fun, and for graduation too. So think beyond this project, and you could sure use it for any of those things. So here you can see the plastic frame or the plastic panels that come in the frame that you can just slip out. And that's where I'm suggesting to cut off the top, and then you could add photos in there back to back and still have room for your rings to go through it. So I think that is a fun way to utilize the photo sheets as well. So Kelly is just doing a great job as a Vanna for this project. So, and I'm pretty excited about this, joining you guys sideways like this, a split screen. It's working great. And thanks to my daughter for the hand-me-down ear pods. Any other thoughts, Kelly? Anything I've missed?
Well, Janet, thank you so very much. We love your projects. I think you've got it.
Okay, great. We do have a question from Britta asking if it's possible just to get the instruction sheet, and that's a question for Kelly. Normally what we do is after the kits are gone, we make that available.
The instructions, yes. That's true, Janet. Instructions are available after the kits are sold out and we aren't able to make any more.
Great. Yeah, so watch for that, or just give us a call at the store and we can make a note of that for you. I'm looking back here through all of the questions, and I think we're good. So back to you in the studio, Kelly.
All right, super, Janet. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead now and show you what you get in the kit and just tell you a little bit more about it.
And we want to thank Cheryl for linking again.
Yeah, Cheryl, thank you.
Tied up, so she does a great job of linking for us. So thank you.
Now we don't know how to.
Okay, is Janet?
Janet's done. Yeah.
Okay, so
we're going to take Janet off. Maybe.
Change
Hopefully.
To viewer, current row, block user. I want to block her.
Maybe Janet needs to take herself off.
Change to viewer.
Oh, no, I think we're good.
We're good? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Janet, thank you. And thanks for coming on this morning and telling us a little bit about your project and your thoughts behind it. It is beautiful. I wish all of you could see it in person. It's such a nice idea, and couldn't you see having this sitting out in your home, or like she said, giving it as a gift to somebody that's lost a loved one?
Great, yeah.
I just love it. So we kind of flipped through the project, so I think you saw that, and we're going to show you what you get in the kit.
We have a question about how does someone know what kits are available? We have a kit section.
We do.
On our shopping site.
We do. If you go to memorybound.com and go to shopping, there's a whole section for kits.
Okay.
And there's also a section, if you go to shopping, you can go to Memory Bound exclusives, and in there you'll find all of Janet's kits. These are actually in several places online, but if you can't find it, we would love to help you, so let us know.
It's called Remember
Flip Frame. So of course you're going to get the frame. So you are going to get the frame, and it does come in two pieces and they snap together.
Very easy.
So you're going to get the frame, and you're going to get the rings. So everybody's got the two rings that you saw at the top of our project. You're going to get the ribbon So you can tie a beautiful bow at the bottom if you choose to. And then you also get this twine, and it's kind of a bluish gray, and I'm sure she's used it in here. I see some sticking out right here, Diane. So, and the one thing, like here, look at how she added that little accent on that page. And on that page, you also see enamel dots. So you do get a half a pack of the enamel dots from the Remember collection.
Colors. I just love those
I
colors.
do too. They're some of my favorite colors.
And the rings are 1.25 inches.
Yes. And Janet mentioned, and I'll just say it again, when you go to turn the page, you just kind of pull up on it a little bit to get it up over the top. Okay. It's easy to do. You can handle it. Now, these are some of my favorite things, as everybody or a lot of you know. These are the Remember, they're the big bits and pieces.
It's a new thing.
It's newer, yes.
Stories.
And look at all the cool things in there. And that's what Janet, you'll see this throughout this project. You'll see these big bits. Cool.
Love the big stuff.
I'm sure the flowers and things are part of it. So you get the big bits and pieces.
Cheryl, they only come in one size, the frames.
Yeah, as of now, we've only found them in one size.
You think it's like a 4x6 or a 3x5?
I think you could put a 3x5 on here, pretty close. She's got spots for 3x2 photos.
The actual frame itself.
Oh, the frame itself. It holds a 4x6. So if you just wanted to use it for a frame, and my gosh, you can. We've got just frames.
Yep.
In fact, Diane, we're going to make one of these up for graduation. So you'll be seeing that.
And I think they're $4.99.
And I think you are right.
Got it.
So let me flip this back over so we can see the good side. So with that Remember collection from Simple Stories, you've got different pieces of the papers that go with it.
It's just gorgeous paper.
And so you've got that. And then you have, oh, you do get the photo mats here. You get Janet's directions. And oh my gosh, they're
These
full
are
color.
one of a kind. I don't know anybody else in the country that does instructions.
Nobody does directions like Janet.
No.
And they're important to us. I think that sets Memory Bound apart from a lot of other places.
You get colored pictures, you get verbiage, you're
going to get the sheet here. This is the journal elements. And I'm sure you saw some of these as we flip through because they're perfect for cutting apart. But look at the back of it too. I love that. It's kind of like dandelion.
It is.
That blue is so pretty.
Wow.
So you get that. And then she's got another full sheet of cut aparts that she included here. And I think some of these are the things that she punched out with the circle, a 1.5 inch circle punch that she pointed out. And the 1.5 circle punch, like here. Here's a really good example. You can see the hearts on this one, the little circle, and you can find them right here on this paper.
I love the different
sizes. So how clever is that? There's a technique for everybody right there, no matter what you're working on, that you don't have to cut these in squares. Get out your circle punch. And I will say that the 1.5 circle punch at Memory Bound is sold out, but it's on its way.
I did order it.
I think maybe it'll be here Thursday.
But we sold out, and we had to order it again.
And then you get a sheet of Janet exclusive cut aparts. And these are available on their own also, and you'll see them linked to the calendar.
Sheets.
This is a different one though. This comes with the kit. But you can get one with 4 sheets printed on craft that she actually used in here in the recipe crate, and it's like a bonus item if you want to get it. But I wasn't sure, but she does include all the little photo mats that are
there's all the verbiage you need too.
So you can get more of these if you want to make something else, maybe with a different paper or another frame. These are available separately. And Diane, remind me we have to print these when we're done.
Okay.
So that's what you receive inside your kit. And then the things you're going to need, a hole punch, of course, which is what Janet talked about. And she used the Crop-A-Dial. And I know a lot of you have a Crop-A-Dial. And this is you can punch through probably almost all your pages at once with this. It's pretty strong. Or a license plate if you choose to punch through a license plate.
Which aren't really metal anymore.
I know. That's kind of
old one.
It's kind of a Memory Bound joke because when these came out, that was one of the selling points. And we're always like, well, how often do I need to punch through a license plate? But so a Crop-A-Dial or a punch. You've got your frame, so you don't need that. You do need, she did use the slant edge punch, three-way punch from We Are Makers, and that's $11.99. And you know, you need your adhesive, you need scissors, you need trimmer, the basics.
The basics.
You're going to want some foam pop dots. And I grabbed these because they have the big ones and the little ones, and I thought white was probably a good color for this project rather than the black. And then Janet did ink her pages, and you can use your favorite black ink. I brought Vintage Photo because I've been using that a lot. Gathered Twigs seems to be a fan favorite.
Yep.
And then I also brought Walnut Stain because sometimes people want to go a little darker, especially on the craft. And I think you can tell, like, especially on this page, how there's ink around the edges. So you'll need like a blending tool if you're going to ink things. So this, so the kit is $39.99, and we've got them all put together, and they're ready to go for you. And do we have any questions about this? Okay.
Janet's sympathy card kit is sold out. Instructions will be available.
I guess we can get instructions for that since it's sold out.
So, Mary, you can either call and we'll get that done. You have to give us a little bit.
We need some time. We haven't done that yet, but we just need a little time and we can do it.
We will get that available. Okay.
Any other
they're
questions?
Loving everything. All the items you need are on the,
So everything you need to make this comes in your kit. You're just going to need your ink, your adhesive, trimmer, scissors, your basics. If you want to do these circles, you're going to need a circle punch, and Janet said 1.5 inches worked really well. And if you don't have that and you want it, put a note on your order or call us. They are coming in this week, so we'll have them soon. So,
okay,
is that a wrap?
I think it's a wrap. Thank you, Janet, for hopping on.
Well, and for designing beautiful things for us to share with
this
people.
Janet has been a busy beaver.
She's had how many kits this month?
A lot.
I'm counting. Some of them are behind Diane's head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6, and there's going to be one more coming. So, and I might have missed one.
Mary, we will be talking about National Scrapbook Week.
Yes.
We always celebrate the whole week.
We do it big here at Memory Bound.
And there will be something special on May 4th.
Yes, there will. May the 4th be with you guys.
Kelly is finalizing all the specials that will be going on this week.
We thought Friday. We'll send out an email, and we thought on Friday we would also.
Okay, so stay tuned till Friday. We would love to see you, Mary.
Yeah, come on in. We'd love that.
Okay.
I'm going to put this kit back together. Any other questions?
She had 7 kits.
Was it 7 different ones?
Yep.
Okay.
This month.
I was kind of counting them on the fly, and I thought it was 7. Yep. That's Janet doing 7 kits, 7 projects, you guys.
Yeah, wow.
We got to let her rest a little bit. But she's already got something coming up. We've already ordered some product for her for something new, too. So,
okay. Barbara has a question about Cocoa Vanilla.
Okay.
We've
had Cocoa Vanilla in our store. We don't have anything right now. We'll have to look. We'll have to go out and check it out.
Yeah, we'll have
see
to see
what's
available.
See what they've got and see what we can get for you.
Yeah, we have had some of their stuff.
We had quite a bit last year. Wasn't it about this time? We had several collections. And I like their stuff, so we'll go out and check it out and see what they've got.
Okay, I think that's all the questions.
Yay, everybody. Thank you, Janet. Thanks a bunch. And thank you to all of you for watching us today.
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Are you tomorrow, Chris?
No, I'm
Thursday.
Chris is Thursday. We don't know.
When is tomorrow?
But
when I hear it, I'm going to go, oh, yeah. I'm going to go, oh, yeah, that's tomorrow.
There will be something.
Diana's here tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, with her
and Diana thing? Yes. So Diana is here tomorrow, and she's got, it could be a mini album.
It could be.
She's calling it a card. What's that word? That word.
It's a very special card.
It's a special word. Anyhow, it flips open, and it gradually gets pyramid.
Okay.
It's a pyramid card. I thought of the P word, the pyramid. So thanks, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll see you then. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.